Alright, I'm ready to make another video, so here we go with it as I'm also getting ready for my last weeks of high school junior year. Like usual, I won't make this video quite long when bringing up the things I want to talk about and have to be part of the video. So obviously I will be bringing up movies, but not all movies have to be ones that came out this year, but instead I'm going to bring up and talk about my opinions for my favorite movie in order for each month of the spring season that I've never seen before. So I'm pretty excited because I feel like a lot of y'all have not seen some of these. Alright, here we go. A 1954 movie about a failed boxer, Marlon Brando, who works on a Jersey dock across from New York under a mob in charge of the legendary Lee J. Cobb, in which Brando stands up for himself by Karl Malden, who is the priest, and the vengeance from the murder of his older brother. It was more addicting to watching the first time in my opinion, and the soundtrack is just spectacular. Like when the first half of the main title came on the first nanosecond of the movie, this really got into me deeply. Like this is literally one of the few 50s movie soundtracks that can really get to you. It just feels like when someone close to you or a pet is gone. The acting is brilliant, the writing and dialogue is fabulous, despite Brando being really overrated as an actor in my opinion. I think Karl Malden really took the performance of this movie along with Eve Marie Saint, who's still alive. Congratulations for her. I give this movie a 10 out of 10. Oscar won, well deserved. Probably one of the most unique storylines I've ever seen. The first time I heard of this, I was expecting it to be like 12 Angry Men or Reservoir Dogs, but no, it's more action and music. The infamous plot twist at the end, I will give the movie that. They really got me there. Despite nothing aged well with Spacey, I will admit he bodied this role along with Pete Postlethwaite in a well-deserved Oscar for his acting. An 8 out of 10, there are some parts that seem pretty over the top, like how dramatic and intense Gabriel Byrne does with this role, and just the film editing with almost over-dramatic scene changes. R.I.P. to Pete Postlethwaite. A pretty short movie about Jesse Eisenberg as a pizza delivery guy and Dan McBride and Nick Swardson as the masterminds of the bomb strapped to him in order to rob a bank in under 10 hours, or else he goes kablooey. There is more to this movie than just that plot, like useless friend arguments and Michael Pena being a stereotypical criminal, Eisenberg sleeping with his bud's twin sister, Vietnam veteran dad hating on his son but still loving him, Swardson saving Eisenberg by giving Danny the wrong remote, and Aziz and Pena dominating most of the comedic dialogue. I'm giving this movie a 9 out of 10 for an unexpected ending and the best part where Fred Ward shoots Pena in the neck with a pen gun, which had me dying, to swear to God. But not a 10 out of 10 because there are parts that seem to drag on for way too long. R.I.P. to Fred Ward. Probably other than Avengers Endgame, a film 3 hours worth it. I love the pacing, acting, Oliver Stone's directing, casting, and Kevin Costner and Donald Sutherland's performances were Oscar worthy and should have been nominated at least. This is genuinely so good that I feel like there's nothing else to mention about it other than to watch it this summer. I'm giving this a full 10 out of 10. R.I.P. to Donald Sutherland. I forgot about this movie a full year when it came out, but when I decided to watch it on Netflix randomly, I thought nothing else but joy since I grew up on Dav Pilkey's Captain Underpants and Dogman graphic novels. It's definitely a memory lane since I remember almost all the characters, buildings, and monsters that appeared in this animated movie. It may not be the greatest movie ever, but if you're ever bored, I recommend this, including every other movie I mentioned. This might sound crazy, but even though I'm waiting to see it when it goes on streaming, I know I would love this movie. Well, for the plot, of course. From what I've heard online, literally everyone is admiring this movie as just great, even being one of the only few movies to have a budget lower than $1 million and scoring over $100 million in the box office. So for a horror movie to be that good since John Carpenter's A Thing, my all-time favorite movie, I know this will be a fun ride. Oh, and Indy. Though I haven't seen it yet, I'm expecting this movie to be around like an 8 or 9 out of 10. Alright, so that was my list of favorite spring movies from each month of January to June. Let me know in the comments on what I should do next, because I'm trying to finish this before going to Montreal as a summer birthday trip later this week. I'm gonna love it, so yeah. Anyway, see ya.